Pandas, 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 pandas. Where are my pandas? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for joining. Good morning. Drop those GMs in the chat. Sorry for the late start. Just a rocket to the downside. We're like stuck in this trading range for most of the time. I don't know if you watched on stream, but I let this trade go, and it did not make it to the gap fill. So I ended up just taking out after these two bear bars. And then I started going short, thinking that this is going to be a big move to the downside. And the trading range indicator marking the trading range perfectly for us. Trading range indicator, it's magic. I created this indicator, and it literally just uses price action to figure out where the trading ranges are. And I sometimes am amazed at how accurate it is. Like, I get amazed at how accurate it is. I'm just like, what? How does it know exactly where to put the bottom of this trading range and so forth? Because the bottom of this trading range was here. Was probably, yeah, it was here. BJ, Bubstocks, good morning. Scruffy, welcome back, Scruffy. I haven't seen you in a while. Good afternoon. Where are you from? Have I asked you this before? Sorry if I forgot. Came back to fill the gap. Right at the open. Bear bar. 5-minute chart. Still just in the range of yesterday. London. I felt like it was from London. Good morning, everybody. Drop those GMs in the chat if you haven't already. Pandas. Are you ready? Are you ready to make that bamboo? Whoa, there's a shutdown right now. Wait, there's a shutdown? We were supposed to have news today, but it disappeared. Wait, that's a government shutdown? Okay. Okay, we are in another partial shutdown. That's what it says. What in the world? Two bear bars in a row. Notice we're still in the trading range here. Not sure what to make of this. Scrubby's been hiding in the background. I gotcha. Good morning, everybody. Tomorrow's the last day you can use code BBM for 90% off. Make sure you take advantage of it. I usually don't like to take so much space up on my screen for these promos, but I think it's important for you guys to know that these promos are here, and I want you to take advantage of them. If you're trading Apex, if you like to trade 20 accounts, if you like to make life-changing money, then, you know, this is for you. I mean, this is how I'm making life-changing money. So, again, I know Apex has had a bad rap. They had ever since they changed their rules, they had like it's like Apex 2.0 or something, and they really changed the rules. They made it very, very prop firm friendly, heavily favoring the prop firm side. And I mean, that's what you get, right? You get a company that just mass undercuts all other, prop firms. Then they try to take like a monopoly over the space. And once they get like that much market share, then they like jack up the prices. They didn't really jack up the prices. They're actually still very cheap, but they made it difficult, or more difficult to get your payouts. Not like they're trying to be difficult, but there are rules. They added rules to make it so you have to prove your consistency a little bit better. At the end, though, the rules themselves, if you are a real prop firm, like trading with a real, when I say real prop firm, these are real prop firms. They actually give you money, but like a prop firm, like a brick and mortar prop firm, where they teach you proprietary trading and you trade for them, blah 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 blah. It's that's how it used to be. Like I think these rules are somewhat fair. The thing is, like you would have someone else. I think I read somewhere, at least like for a hedge fund. There are people who traded hedge funds. They get a 100K account, and they trade it like they just trade. I watched an interview of like the CEO of a hedge fund, and when they trade, they just trade 100K accounts. They don't know how much, but for them it's like sim trading, but they don't know how much they're actually trading, and they only find out after they get their bonus with commissions. Like, oh, they were trading like $100 million account or something. They only find out after each paycheck because it's different every time. And that's what the risk manager does, right? Like they see your performance, they see, are you putting too much risk on? They control your risk, they control all those things. So that's what a prop firm does. And in fact, they're probably more strict than even Apex rules. So wait, one more time. I missed it. Government shutdown. We are in a government shutdown. It's a partial government shutdown, seems like. Happened at 6:33 a.m. Oh my gosh, there's so many ads. What in the world? Oh, the White House.gov. It says Democrats shut down the government for a record of 43 days. It just straight up says Democrats. I love it. I love it. I love the smearing. I don't necessarily love the fact that they're blaming just the Democrats, but it really is Democrats' fault. When you have like that much majority of the Republicans, like the Democrats, that's what having that much power, having that many seats in the Congress has, right? Like you have to kind of abide by who has the most power, and the Republicans have been doing it for whatever certain amount of years. Now it's the Democrats' turn. Just how it is. When would the government shut down? Ooh! Hello. Hello. That's quite a spill. It's quite a spill. Yeah, but they don't have a trailing drawdown and can only scale up 50% contracts. BS. They only have cutoff for max loss. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. They control your risk. They control how many contracts you trade. They control all that. The risk. They have a person whose full-time job is to be your risk manager. And if you lose, then you sometimes can't even trade for the entire week. Like if you lose too much. At least from that interview. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is even prop firm rules. These are actually hedge fund rules. But I imagine it's similar. The trailing drawdown thing is tough, but most prop firms have that. It's tough. But honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. I think it's still appropriate. I get it. I get why they had the trailing drawdown. I mean, that's never really changed. It's always been there. And to me, as long as the trailing drawdown is enough to swing, like not crazy swing, but if you have like appropriate swings, then well, okay, let me take that back. The trailing drawdown makes me have to put a tighter stop on my swing trading, but it allows me to do it still. Okay, 3 strong bear bars in a row. Do I just sell here? Morning reversal, maybe? We haven't seen many morning reversals these days. Once there's 2 bars in the same direction, we've been getting breakouts. It's been like that for many days. I should have just sold. Like even yesterday, 2 bull bars and tons of follow through. 2 bear bars. Huge follow through. Let's see, there's more follow through than that, but huge follow through. 2 bear bars, lots of follow through and bear trend. So 2 bear bars here, but morning reversal and rips your face off. So owie. 2 bull bars and then just bull trend day. Here 2 bear bars and then morning reversal, get wrecked. No, not 2 bars in a row. Bear bar, bull bar, then big move to the upside. 2 bear bars in a row, then bear trend. 2 bear bars in a row, breaks the top, so stops you out, goes sideways forever, then ends up breaking to the downside. And it happens like at 1:30 a.m. or p.m.-ish. Interesting. Okay. 3 bear bars in a row, but no follow through. This is a really strong pullback here. YL throwing his yo long out there. Let's see. I should have a yo long counter. How many times YL says yo long and how many times it works out, how many times it doesn't. It's worked out a couple times, not gonna lie. It has worked out a couple times. It has actually. Okay, pull back. It could just be a morning reversal, 3 bear bars, strong bear bars, and this can just reverse and rip your face off. Sure can. It sure can do that. I'm trying to read like where it's happening, like what's bouncing. Is it bouncing off somewhere? Like, I'm not sure. Could be bouncing off this area here with this breakout. This is a supply zone. Sorry, demand zone. I just call it buy zone. I feel more confident going long if the 1 minute was above the 20 EMA. Right, it's a pullback to the 1 minute 20 EMA so far. Let's see what happens. It seems like most likely to create an inside bar. I measured I have a measure move here with the close of the second bar, and people who just sold it, they have a target, a one-to-one target here, and I wonder if they're going to hit it. 15 seconds left. Most likely inside bar here. I could try just to go reverse this. Could be silly trade though. Tons of risk, right? I'm talking about if I bought here. Actually, yeah, 70 points of risk on a really 50-50 coin toss. Don't know if it's worth it, you know what I mean? Sure, man. Good morning. Drop those GMs in chat. Pandas, we are up $1,000 on our accounts. $1,000. We are 2% of the way to $1 million. 4% of the way to $500,000. 20% of the way to 100K for 6 figures. Or 20% of the way for 6K. Or 6K, 6 digits. Isn't that amazing? Basically 1 week of trading these accounts. We're 20% of the way there for 100K. 1 week. But yesterday was exceptional. We had a really good trade. I'm not expecting $1,000 days. Okay, I made an inside bar and we're pushing to the downside here. I guess I'm more enticed to go short just because we had a big push down. So I'm thinking of some follow through here, but this is a big thing to retrace, right? This is a big bull bar to retrace. Could mean starting to have some sideways price action. The 1 minute chart basically is the first entry, and it didn't even touch the 20 EMA, but got close. Just going sideways. Sitting on my pause here. Most likely another push to the downside, but well, I mean, it's yet to be seen. Not sure. Okay. Second entry short now on the 1 minute chart, but it's not a good looking one. It's too heavy on the bottom. Let me show you what I'm looking at. It's the second entry short, right? 1, 2. A, B, C. And then the next reversal will be the second entry, right? It's a trend down, trend to the downside. Your first pullback, first entry, second pullback, and then whatever reversal after the second pullback is called a second entry. To like a pullback. Let me see here. Should I just go short here? Bad signal bar. Doesn't touch the resistance. You could make a case coming off a trend line. It could also trigger the inside bar trade here. I don't know. I don't mind waiting one more bar here on the 5 minute. This is kind of confusing me. Luis, good morning. Sweat. Yo, Panda, how are you? I'm doing great. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Not too shabby. Second entry short triggers on the 1 minute chart. kind of pulls back the moment it triggers though. Okay. Just think I'm gonna pause here. I don't know. Looks like it's gonna trigger the inside bar to the downside. 30 more seconds left. And it does trigger to the downside. But I don't know. After a retracement like this, I'm not sure. Maybe if it closes underneath this bar's low, I may consider to go short. But I don't know. I'm okay just missing whatever move this is. Alright. If it closes beneath, I'll sell. I'll try to enter. Can I get in? Alright, I'm in. Alright, it closes beneath this pivot low, which is really good. Let's see if we just get a scalp, yeah. Or should we look for the measure move here? And then maybe gap fill. Shoot for the stars, pandas. We're shooting for the stars. Where's the gap fill here? It's this blue line. Shooting for the stars. Always playing games with my heart. Always playing games with my heart, pandas.
Target
Easy
filled.
peasy. Easy capeasy. 145. I'll just take it. I was thinking if it wants a gap fill, I mean, I'll just enter like another pullback or something. I don't know if it's able to come from here to here without retesting this area. It could, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. we'll see. We'll see what happens. It made the 1-to-1 already, right? If you sold here after the close of this bar, you made a 1-to-1 on your trade, which is pretty darn good. Good morning. How long did I stay in the trade yesterday? I think it was like 3.5 hours or something. Pretty sure at least 3 hours I was in that trade. Ended up having to skunk it. This is pushing pretty strong. Pretty strong. Pretty strong move right here. This pullback was no follow through, right? On that pullback. Another strong bear bar ending near its low. Is it possible? Is everything just tumbling right now? What is going on? I should have kept my contracts. What in the world? This line here is a gap that hasn't filled for several days. Right, this gap here, the space here, and it got close multiple times, never filled, and it looks like it's a high percentage it's gonna fill with this move down. Pretty darn high percentage. I just don't know how it's gonna get there. Let this candle finish. I mean, it's always in short. You're actually okay just selling here again. And thinking any pullback will be small, just like this one, right? It's a pullback It's not officially a pullback, because I would say a pullback is really when you break a previous candle's high. It doesn't even do that, but when you look at it, it is a pullback. It's a bull bar and a bunch of bear, surrounded by a bunch of bear bars. Could have held on to this one. Maybe I should have. The strength of these bear bars really shows that this is pretty bearish. Should I just sell here? It's a question. Now your risk is getting quite large. If you sell here, I mean, how much risk are you going to... This one bar is 89 points. It's big risk. If you sell here... I may jump to the 1 minute chart, and I'll have to draw this. Oh, it's very laggy, the 1 minute chart. What's going on? I should just use a ray. Whoa! I was trying to get in with some sort of pullback on the 1 minute, but it is just flushing to the downside. All you needed was that second entry short, and it was enough to really push us down. I'm not too sad about my scalp I made, but still, I guess I could have made a lot more. I see. Huh. I would like a pullback on the 1 minute so I can just jump in, but are we going to get it? We may not get it. Let me see what a scalp's distance is here. We're very close to filling this gap. Any pullback on the 1 minute, I'm going to jump in here. It's just making a beeline to fill this gap. It's absolutely incredible. Darn. I think I'd... Oh, whoa. This candle finish. Let it finish. I may just have to start jumping in here. I'm thinking any pullback will be small. All right. Wide stop here. Wide stop, thinking any pullback will be small. We'll get to this gap fill. I hope. It is just making a beeline to this gap fill. It's crazy. Wide stop. Should have waited. The moment I entered, now it has a pullback. The moment I entered, it's when it decides let's do a deep pullback. The moment I try, deep pullback time. Very deep pullback time. The moment I try to get in, deep pullback. Crazy. My timing is just impeccable here. All right. You know what? I'm going to take this as any opportunity to get another position here. We got the 20 EMA still for us, working for us. Any first entry, I'll enter again. But deep pullback the moment I entered. How cool is that? How cool is that? I'm hoping any pullback will be small, but we'll see. Okay, no follow through on that bull bar. Right, it's a bear bar. Second entry forming here. I might as well take it out here and enter on the second entry. Because who knows how deep it's going to pull back. I think I might as well take it out here and enter on the second entry short. If it does hit this, second entry short right afterwards. Come up break even here. I'll hold. Hold. Any pullback you're thinking will be small. Hold. Bear bar any near its low. That's a good sign. Let's see if we can break this low and close underneath it. I want to close beneath this low. That'd be great for me. Close beneath this. I'm going to sell again if it doesn't hit my target already. Close beneath this pivot low. I'm going to sell again. Bulls are desperately not wanting this to close beneath this pivot low. Desperately trying to keep it above this pivot low. Okay, I'm in. Come on, break even on this trade? Or should I take some risk here? I'll come out break even on this trade, and if it hits it and it pushes back down, just enter again short. Golly, that sucks though. If it takes me out break even here. Golly, that does suck. Pushing down. Or pushing back up. That's not a bull. That's not a bar I want to go short against. It really is not. These two bull bars now. Really don't want to go short against this bull bar. Doesn't make sense, right? Still always in short on the 5-minute chart. The huge tails now underneath the bars. The 5-minute. Maybe looking for a pullback here. It's honestly what I should be waiting for. It'd just be pretty surprising if we don't fill a gap here. Bad part about what I'm doing right now is that I'm going to take on some big risk here for a high probability setup. Something high probability. I'm going to take some big risk here, unfortunately. Bear bar here, I'm going to sell. Another bear bar I'm selling. I'm going to break even again if it pushes back up, unfortunately. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Miss this gap fill by a couple points again. Don't you dare miss this gap fill by a couple points again. Don't you dare miss it by 4.5 points. Don't you dare miss it by 4.5 points again. Don't you dare miss it by 4.5 points in reverse. Don't you dare do that. Don't you dare do that. It's doing it. Pandas. It's missing this gap fill by like points again, like 4 points. Whatever. I'm going short here. It's missing the gap fill by points again. That's crazy. It's not even a scalp here. I'm going to just take it with one contract. This is so frustrating, Pandas. It misses the gap fill again by like 4 points. It's missed it like several times by a couple points. So frustrating. I had like $500 in the bag right there. I had like $500 in the bag. I had like $500 in the bag. I was waiting for 4 more points to fill that gap. Look how many times it's missed this gap. Like, what? It's actually kind of crazy right now. Big reversal. So ridiculous. I don't know. Missing that gap by 4 points again, and I had my target there. So frustrating, so frustrating, so frustrating. But at least I came out break even. We're good. We didn't lose any money on that trade. Just didn't gain our $500 we had in the bag. So frustrating, man. I'm sorry. It really is frustrating. No, all I'm gonna get from this is a scalp. Maybe not. Maybe I might get my face. I might get negative $500 on this trade now. Don't get married to a premise. Truly. Number 1 rule: don't get married to a premise here. So ridiculous. Obviously, there's a lot of profit taking in this area. Major amounts of profit taking in this area. Missing the gap fill by 4.5 points. Silly. Missing the gap fill by 5.25 points. I'll take like 1 or 2 attempts here. Second inch short, maybe. So ridiculous, Pandas. I'd stop. At least it's more than a scalp, I think. By going short here. Yeah, it's more than a scalp, which is nice. Just one lot. One lot of 2 contracts. That's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. I have a scale in ready. That's absolutely just so frustrating. Missed it by 5 points, this gap fill. Thinking trading range, if anything. It does trigger the second pullback, but with the outside bar. No, it actually triggers it. Second to short here. Really, any bear bar, I'm just kind of going short. Big pullback, unfortunately. Monster pullback here. If it comes up here, I'm out. Because now it's going more than a scalp above the 20 EMA here. Strong bull bar ending on side is ridiculous. I guess we're getting a reversal here. We're not going to fill the gap. We will not fill the gap. Second just short. We're going to short here. Hopefully it's not diabolical. Terrible looking signal bar. Currently. Second just short. Two key areas. It's a good second just short on the 1 minute. We hold. Hold. Hold some risk on this trade. Should I hold some risk on this trade? May not have to. Should I look for more pandas? Should I have a runner? I'll run one. Just in case something miraculous happens.
Target filled.
Hadouken! So, just in case something miraculous happens, we're gonna have a runner here. Who says you can't make money with micros? Who said you couldn't make money with micros? So this candle finish. 24 seconds left.
Target filled.
I'll take it. Whoo! $835. Pandas! We're absolutely killing it this week. My goodness, pandas. Whoo! Pandas, don't forget, we're trading with micros right now. How absolutely insane is that? We're trading micros and we're making $837 in one single day. My max risk today was also like $600. No, my max risk today was like $200, I think. That was it. Pandas! Let's get it. Genuine question. Have you ever accidentally referred to someone in real life as pandas? Honestly, I have not actually done it. Oh, you know what? I think I did it one time and they were so confused. They were so confused. And I was like, oh, sorry. Look at how many orders I had in this gigantic mess. My goodness. What is going on? Did I not take it out perfectly, pandas? Did I not take my profits out perfectly here? Whoo! Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Easy capeasy. Getting that bamboo today. Wow. Oh boy, that was torture. Oh, was it not? Was it not torture? That was absolute torture. Oh my goodness. At the end, all I had to wait for was my setup, my second entry short. That's all I had to wait for. Ended up making really good bamboo on that trade still. Golly. Are we done for today, pandas? Are we done for today? The thing I liked about that whole thing was I took very little risk on all my trades. I took very little risk because I was able to scale up, right? I was able to scale up on my trade, so I was able to move my break even when the market was going with me. So that was really good, and virtually no risk. Virtually no risk, right? When I scale up, that means I'm scaling up. That means your break even is still in profit, or not your break even is in profit, but you're still in profit when you scale up. Even your break even moves. I don't know. I don't know a more elegant way to say that, but. Okay, deep pullback. Not inside bar, but pullback here. Nevertheless, 15-minute we couldn't close beneath the previous week's low. But regardless, on the 15-minute chart, with a move this strong, any pullback, we haven't had one pullback yet, right? We haven't broken a previous candle's high. Most likely we have two legs down. Most likely we'll have two legs down. This is a really good second short, by the way. This one ends up being really good, but you do have only one key area, and the signal bar not too good. But this one, you have two key areas, right? You have the trend line with multiple hits on it now, and also the 20 EMA. The only issue with this trade was that it kind of bounced off this like support area, which is the previous week's low, yesterday's low, and it could have acted as a strong support. But good signal bar, and it wasn't above the 20 EMA. You know, if it's above the 20 EMA, then you're thinking maybe reversal instead. Still always in short, but now it's like a spike in channeling like this. Does Little Panda have a dog toy? You know what? Baby panda toys and dog toys are pretty much the same. I honestly believe, after having a baby panda, honestly believe baby toys are just dog toys that like didn't sell, and then they just repackaged it as baby toys. I feel like that's what happened. I mean, it's kind of like the same idea, right? You don't want like little pieces to fall off, like choking hazards for dogs. Like you kind of have like the mental capabilities of a baby is similar to like a dog, to be honest. Until they're like able to speak. Then when they're able to speak, it's kind of like that, yeah. Then they're way beyond dogs. Slow pokey says, "Get that bamboo." I did. I certainly did. The question is, do I get more? This is where I always get in trouble. I start to overtrade, and when the market starts to get this like choppy, I start to trade more into this chop, and I get chopped up. Creating an inside bar here, looks like. We'll see. Second short on the 1-minute chart. I kind of want to pull back on the 15-minute before I go short again. Right, you have this like huge tail on the 15-minute chart, right? This doji bar. Kind of signaling we may start turning into a trading range soon. Second short does trigger on the 1-minute chart and still beneath the 20 MA. Really good signal bar as well. This could push down. I mean, to me, like, still looks like a downtrend. It's just on a support. Just hanging out here. It looks like an inside bar forming here. I could take this inside bar trade. I feel like it's a lot of risk though for a not amazing trade. It's not an amazing trade. Plus we have lots of like bars overlapping already. It looks like it's a limit order market. If anything, like I should be selling up here. So selling down here. I don't know. Oh, eye pattern.
with trend. Only problem is it feels like it's on like a support. Who am I kidding? Should I just go short? Always in short still? Any reason to go short, go short. Strong bear bar, go short. Let's look for a scalp here if I can get it. It looks kind of bearish to me. Don't want to risk more than 200 on this trade. Inside bar setup. If we don't go more than a scalp, I'm going to just take it out of scalps level. I'm just going to look for a new low here if we can get it. This is an OI pattern with trend. Okay, it goes more than a scalp, so I'm looking for 1-to-1 now. I'm going to take whatever retracement I had to get. Whatever this retraces, that's how much, that's my take profit. That's where it's going to be. Whatever risk I had to take on this trade. Well, this is not working out. Yeah, big risk on this trade as well, fortunately. OI pattern with trend. Most likely sellers above here. Should I scale in? I don't think so. I'm just going to take the hit and probably end the day. So whatever risk I took here, I'm going to take profit. 1 minute left on this candle. This probably take me out. It is what it is though. OI patterns, late in trend. I don't know if they work well. Whatever risk I'm taking on this trade, I'm going to take the profit here. Fortunate, it's huge risk. What is this? Just reverses on the inside bar. More like trading range, price action than trending still. Hopefully people sell the close here. I would love that. Right? Bear bar, bull bar, bear bar, bull bar. It'd be great if they could sell the close, but I feel like they're not going to. I feel like I'm going to lose this pretty badly here. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I lost this trade. Darn. Alright. I mean, that was my trade. Inside bar. Simple setup. With trend. It is what it is. I'll take the hit. Golly. Sorry. 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 It's basically a one-to-one if it does reverse here miraculously. A strong bull bar here. It's basically a one-to-one. Hold. 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 There's not much you do here. You just let this trade play out. I entered this trade knowing how much risk I was going to take. And I think if I lose this, I think I'm done because I think that's a sign for me to stop. Before I enter like over trading mode. You know what I mean? Okay. End my misery. Just end my misery. One day, pandas, we will take an inside bar with trend and it will work. One day. Today may not be the day, but one day it will work in our favor. One day. Golly, look at this inside bar too. It's so bearish. But just creating its own trading range here. Probably sellers above, which is the problem, which sucks. Hey, it's not over till it's over. If we get another bear bar here, this could be a good sign for us. But we shall see. Ugh. Interesting. Interesting. What can I say other than this is a little interesting? I don't know what's going to happen here. I feel like most likely I'll lose this trade because it's closer to my stop loss than my take profit, but it's giving me a glimmer of hope. Pandas, it's giving me a glimmer of hope. Just a slight little baby glimmer of hope here. It's a bear bar ending on its low. If I think this trade is moot, I can just come out break even. guess I'm holding. We closed beneath on the 15-minute candles. People coming out break even here that took my trade. People coming out break even. Are they feeling invigorated? Hold. Let it cook. Let it cook, pandas. I'm thinking those who took my trade are coming out break even now because they saw this bull bar. They didn't like what they saw. So now they're getting the opportunity to come out break even. I think that's what they did here. Maybe something I should have done as well. Fortunately, I'm a little too stubborn for that. Unfortunately, I'm a little too stubborn for that. These paws are made not of iron but of diamond. Diamond cojones. I just need a small glimmer of hope. That's all I need. Another reason why I'm staying in is because the 15-minute candle is creating its own OI pattern, and it closed beneath the previous week's low, right? This closed beneath it, and it's a bear bar, another bear bar. If we can break this low here, I mean, we're in business, pandas. We're in business. But if we break this high, then I think it just means that I should be out of this trade. So I think for me, where my stop loss is, it's a good place just to get out and just let the market do its thing. Yeah, I think people came out break even. They did exactly what I did. And then they had a chance to come out break even. And that's exactly what they did. They came out break even. I call them wussies. I call them wussies. I have a plan and I stick to it to the bitter end. But how nice would that have been if I just came out break even there? Instead of taking this $200 loss. Oh my goodness. $250 loss pretty much. It is what it is. Well, that inside bar failed. Setup failed. And people came out break even right there. And now we got the break out on the OI pattern on the 15-minute chart pushing to the upside. So bulls here are now looking for a 1-to-1 on the 15-minute chart. Push higher. I think that's my cue to get out of here. We tried to take a trade and it didn't work for us. And we're still in good bamboo here. We lost like 250 on that trade. Unfortunately, it was big risk because these candles are huge right now. But all within the range of how much I'm willing to lose on any trade. So, pandas, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. And make sure you got the like button. Tomorrow, the Apex 90% off deal ends. So take advantage of it. I would say... yeah, I mean, honestly, the news this week's a little bit weak. I don't know. If you were to use like a news event to really try to pass your accounts, next week CPI numbers on Wednesday. So I would buy how many you would like, times it by 2, do the Forbidden Jitsu, wait till next Wednesday, and I believe you can pass them all. So it's going to take like a little bit of time waiting, but it is what it is. Pandas! With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed your stream. We got some good bamboo today. Almost 600 in the bag. And, yeah. Even though we end on an L, ultimately we end on a dub because we're just, we're green to the work. I've made basically as much as I would lose, like max loss, right? I'm not planning to lose more than $600 on any trade. And so, for me, the fact that I'm making pretty much $600 is really good sign for me. Really good sign for me because that means like if I lose, it basically just it'll take me 1 day to recover a red day. You know what I mean, pandas? So it's really good sign, and we are just rocking and rolling. We are rocking and rolling because the goal right now to hit 1 million. Okay, my calculations are telling me in order to hit 1 million, It will take me, let me see. It will take me 26 weeks to get to 1 million. That is 6.5 months to get to 1 mil. Wait. No. Rewind that. 26. It'll take me 20 weeks to get to 1 mil. It'll take me 5 months to get to 1 mil. 5 months, pandas. If I can get a rate of making $1,000, per week right now. It's a little bit confusing, but I need to make a rate of $1,000 per week per every $3,000 of threshold, right? Per every contract I have, I need to make $1,000 every it's confusing. Every 2 contracts I have, I need to make $1,000 a week for every 2 contracts I have. That means that if I have 4 contracts, I need to make $2,000 a week. But right now we have we have 2 contracts, so we need to make $1,000 every week. We've had 1 full week of trading so far, and it is. Ooh, I got a second entry short here, and we are over. We're going beyond that rate right now. Beyond that rate, but we also have to include days I will lose some bamboo. And so with all that evening out, hopefully it will be around $1,000 per week for every 2 contracts. So that means that if I have 4 contracts, I need to make $2,000 a week. If I have 8 contracts, if I'm trading 8 contracts, I need to make I have 8 contracts, I make $8,000 a week. So, every 2 contracts, I need to make 1,000. So 2 contracts, so 4 contracts means I make 2,000 a week. 8 contracts means I have to make 4,000 a week. We got a second entry short here. I think I'm sitting on my pause right now. I don't like the fact that we had an inside bar that failed and got pushed to the upside with a strong bull bar. It does look like trading range price action currently surrounding the previous week's low, which is fine. Yeah, but I think I'm sitting my pause here. I already took a hit. I already took an L, so I think for me that's enough. I don't want to overtrade. I think it's starting to get a little bit confusing as well, and that it is what it is. But on the 15-minute chart, with this push down, most likely we get 1 more leg down, in my opinion. Oh, should I, pandas? One last trade. The risk on these candles are huge, pandas. Why? Why are they so huge? What's going on? The risk on these candles are humongous. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 candles underneath the 20 MA. Doji bar or bull bar here? Let's see. Bull bar here would be a good sign for the bulls for potential major trend reversal, but I don't think it's going to happen. You need 1 more push down for a major trend reversal, in my opinion. It's a bear bar. I'm going to sell here. I'm going to sell at a resistance and have a smaller risk because the risk on these candles are humongous. So I'm going to come with a limit order so I can limit my risk here. One more trade. Only reason because I feel like we're in trading range, and I think I can sell at the top of the trading range here. I feel like this is trading range price action. I think I can get to the top. I can sell the top of it somewhere. And the 15-minute needs one more push to the downside, in my opinion. The only problem is like it's hard for me to trade these signals because the risk is just humongous. 60 some points per trade. I'm curious what the the 1-to-1 on this also is pretty much at this area. Let me make sure I got this 1-to-1 really good. All right, more or less here on the 20 MA. Let's see. Panda, we're always gonna say one more trade to keep you here. All right, last trade, Pandas. We're gonna take a little risky risk here. I think I needed to touch this. If it reverses here, if it triggers a second to short, whatever, I don't think I'm gonna take it. I think I have to wait till it touches this because we're looking for the 1-to-1 to hit on the 15-minute chart on this inside bar setup. And I just feel like they're gonna keep pushing this up until the 1-to-1's hit. So even if we trigger the second to short, if that 1-to-1's not hit, I don't know. I don't know, Pandas. Kind of turned always in long here as well, which is kind of crazy. On the bear bar. The bulls decided that bear bar was good enough. But for me, when I see this bear bar, I feel like they may push it up, but it's not going to go very far. And if it runs away before it touches my entry, then it is what it is. I'll just let it go. It's officially has failed if we make a new low or a second leg down on the 15-minute chart, then I will no longer try to take this short here. Sitting with pause, watching. Fortunately, it looks like it's kind of running away. We'll see though. I don't mind if it runs away actually. Then it's more bamboo I can protect in the bag. You know what I mean? Let me show you what I'm talking about. On this huge push down, the 15 minutes should have one more leg down in my opinion. And so if we make another leg down, I'm going to cancel this trade. Or we come back up here and give me a setup to enter. That's the only two things I'm going to do. The only two things. It's very binary here. Either we make a second leg down and I get rid of this order, or we get filled in this order in this area. It's one of the two. It's only one of those two options going to happen here. Make it very definitive, and then we end the stream. Okay, it's a bull bar. As a bull, I'll be very happy to see this bull bar. All right, that's what happens. Sorry about that, pandas. Muted. Um, so right now, all I'm saying is that on the 15-minute, either get one more leg down, and it could just be even just a break of this bar beneath it. That would be enough to cancel my trade. Or I wait till we actually hit this. I just don't think it's gonna happen. But regardless, we're gonna have a good day today. We're up 582, almost 600, and it's just it is what it is. See this bear bar here, even though we had followed through the next bar, this bear bar made me feel like there's bears around, and they sold when they broke this top of this bar. The 1 minute kind of creating a fail second entry long here. Do I like it? Maybe for a little baby scalp. Strong bear bar ending near is low. All right. Looks like it's running away from me. Looks like I'm not going to get filled. Looks like the second entry short may just work out. Most likely the 15-minute bar is just a small pullback, and it's going to make a second leg down here. Sell the close at the close of this bear bar here. Probably get to the bottom of this trading range. It's kind of a bit wild that this failed, but it is what it is. I don't know. I feel like the reason why I should stop trading now is because it's just kind of getting confusing for me. Like it looks like it wants another leg down. It does look like it wants another leg down, but there's a lot of back and forth right here. There's a lot of chop. Look how choppy it got. After this bar, it was just Chop Town. Chop City. Maybe I might get in here. Might actually get me in this trade here. Let's see. Don't know what's happening here. This looks like trading range. Limit order market. Selling above the previous candle's highs. It might create a second leg down, but I just don't know how deep the second leg down is going to be. Stupid trade right here. It's a doji bar. Everything about this trade does not look good. Probably buyers beneath. It's another OI pattern on the 15-minute chart. Huge risk here. Nah, it's not worth it. This is too 50-50 to me. Very confusing. This is 50 points of risk. Like I said, the 15-minute part. If we make one more leg down, I'm out. I'm going to cancel this. Okay. What is going on? Just seems like massive trading range price action here. That means you want to sell, you want to buy low, sell high, scalp. That's the plan, at least. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I am fine here. If there's something really good that I liked here, then I would enter, but just nothing I love. Nothing I love. This seems so choppy. So many overlapping bars now at this point. Well, like I said, either we make a second leg down and I cancel this, or we touch this area and I enter the trade. It's the only two options right now. Most likely will create the second leg down. I just don't know how far the second leg down is going to go. From the looks of it, it doesn't seem like very far because of this trading range price action. This looks like the end. This looks like the end. All right. It's going to be a mistake, but here it is, the OI pattern here. I'll try to take this OI. It's a smaller risk on this trade. It's 2 dojis in a row. It just feels like it just looks like trouble. It looks like trouble for sure. Okay. Last trade stream. It is what it is. Here it is, pandas. It is what it is.
Target filled.
Hit the first target. Easy peasy. Can we hit the second target is the question. It looks juicy. Looks juicy to hit the second target. Second target's a 1 to 2. The bottom of the trading range. The issue is, can it hit it without retracing all the way back up? That's the main issue. And it's not necessarily good to sell bear bars. Like if you sold this bear bar, you got wrecked. Sold this bear bar, you get wrecked, which is what happened to me. So this bear bar, you make a little bit, but ultimately get wrecked. So it's not really good to sell bear bars near the bottom of this trading range. You can see it happen multiple times here and it's failed. So I wouldn't sell this bear bar here. Officially, all you need now, all you needed on the 15-minute is done, right? You just need a second leg down. That's all you need on the 15-minute. Technically, the move is done. Like, it can be done. You've met all the criteria for this downtrend. 2 legs down. I like it if it could hit this second target here. But I really should just be scalping, huh? I shouldn't be looking for runners. Like I said, I think it can hit down here, but can it do it without retracing first all the way back up? And of course not, because the market's super choppy. Like I said, it's not a good idea to sell bear bars near the bottom of this trading range. You can see it happen multiple times, and it's been bought up with limit orders. So don't sell down here with bear bars, even strong bear bars. Don't sell them. Only way you can really feel confident is a breakout retest. Then you can probably sell. But other than that, right now selling these bear bars is a big no-no. So with that being said, I should have just scalped out my entire position here instead. I just took one out, one contract out. I mean, most likely get stopped out, but we'll see. Most likely get stopped out, but we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe today's one of those lucky days where it misses your stop loss by a tick. And of course not. These entries are like magnets. Well, we made the one-to-one at least, which is good. I'll take the one-to-ones. I guess my mistake was to have a runner here. I shouldn't have runners in such choppy price action. I thought maybe with the 15-minute, the second leg down with the bear bar like this, we could make a new low without much fuss. But this 1-minute chart, right? We have a bear bar here. Let's see if anything is made of this here. It gets so close to stopping me out, like absolutely incredibly close. It creates a bull bar here, most likely. I can stop that here on this second pullback. It's just most likely. Obviously, this is closer than this, so most likely I get stopped out before it hits this. That's why I'm saying that. I'm not trying to be pessimistic here. I'm just being realistic here. Like very obviously, this is closer than this, so most likely get stopped out. It hits this before this, so I'm gonna get stopped out before this. So most likely get stopped out. But my stop outs at break even, which is fine. How come NQ always misses my target by ticks but never my stop loss? Yep. Yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. That is the name of the game, for sure. Bear bar here with follow through is good for me. And really good for the 15-minute bar because now we got 2 bear bars on the 15-minute chart, which could cause for a very strong push down. And because of that, actually, I'm going to extend this because if we get another bear bar here, that's a really good sign for me. Really good sign if we get another bear bar on the 15-minute. This could be a big move, Pandas. This could be a decently big move here. I'll do a swing stop if it gives me a strong push down. I've got 20 more seconds on this candle. Really good sign for me now. Really good looking sign. Incredibly bearish looking sign, right? 15-minute candle. Very strong bear bar. 5-minute candles. Looks like a bear bar. 1-minute candle. Bear bar. Really bearish for me. I think I want to get more here. Let's see. Let's hope. Surprisingly, no follow through on this bear bar. Okay. Oh, ends bearish. That's a good sign for me. The bears could, or the bulls could give up soon. I don't have much to lose here. Well, I lose $60. I look 60 Bemba Roonies. Let's just see. Maybe we get something real good here soon. It's gonna be another 6-hour stream. I hope not. I'm gonna just swing stop this. Okay, you know what? If I swing stop and it takes 6 hours, sure, why not? I'm swing stopping this. Right, we made a new low now, so now I can swing stop. I can trail with swing trading. Right, we made a new low here. That means it's a lower high, lower low. Officially, now this is the lower high. Right, lots of back and forth, right? This looks very choppy. Like all this price action is very choppy. If anything, it could turn to a big trading range. It looks like this, which is also marked on the trading range indicator on the 5-minute chart. Right, this trading range is already marked on the trading range indicator on the 5-minute. At this point in time, I hope my trading range indicator is wrong. I hope it's very wrong. I mean, technically it's not wrong, it's right. But hopefully it breaks out. Right? It's correct, right? With push down, push up, push down. I mean, if it goes through, still, this was a trading range. Even those 2 legs. Okay, nice push down. Let's see if we can break this low. That is the question. We went. Okay, it doesn't look too good for me. Looks like it's bouncing off the bottom of the trading range. Very sharp bounce. We don't even make the 1 to 2, which is the issue here. Right? Do we make the 1 to 2? I don't think so. Yeah, we don't make the 1 to 2, so I'm not even fussing about missing this. I'm not even fussing about missing this, but I will swing stop this right now. No fuss missing that. Just spike down. Like, I do not care about this little spike down. It looks like it's supposed to take me out here. For the 5 minute, showing very clearly this trading range. But it looks like it wants to make a new low. It's so heavy. It looks so heavy. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't take me out here. Not very surprised, but I'll be somewhat surprised if it doesn't take me out here. I've seen the market do crazy things. This is nothing. This is truly nothing. We'll just stick to the plan, whatever. I mean, I'm not losing too much money here. I think the potential of gain is quite nice. So let's see if we get something good here. Two bull bars now. This looks spicy. This looks feisty. It looks like it wants to take me out. It looks aggressive. It looks hostile. It looks hostile. This candle doesn't look friendly to me. Okay. Hey, we still got a chance. We're still underneath the 20 EMA. We still got a chance here. Another 6-hour stream. Get ready, pandas. Get your Lunchables. Grab your popcorn. Grab a glass of whiskey. We're in for a show. This is going to be absolute cinema here. I'm not going to move my stop loss, even though it's by a couple of points, until we break this low, because then we officially have a lower high again. Lower high, lower low. Right, this becomes official lower high once we break this low. That's the only time this actually becomes a lower high. Otherwise, we don't know what this is. It's going to be just a pullback, but... could be setting itself up for a decent secondary short here. Sure. Why not? Why not? Okay, I'll let it do its own thing. I'm in it by proxy with this one contract, but if it looks like this, I don't know if I'll like it. Okay. Come on, break even here. With my other contract, this is my break even point. Like, if it's not really pushing down here, do I really want to stick around and find out what happens? Not really. Golly, that's close. Golly, that's close. All right, we're out break even. All right, all good. Came out break even on the trade, whatever. All right, Pandas. I think that's it. With that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. A $649 day. I'll take it. Absolutely amazing day. Unfortunately, the market's turned to absolute chop and mush now. It's like trying to squeeze water out of a rock at this point. But that's trading for you, you know. All right, Pandas. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. As always, you know, happy trading. God bless. I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye.